In 1953, 20th Century Fox released a movie that would have a massive impact on the film industry. The movie was The Robe, and the reason it had such an impact was because of CinemaScope. But what exactly is CinemaScope? And why did it have such an effect on the industry? Let's find out. CinemaScope was the first major anamorphic system adopted by Hollywood. Anamorphic is the process of using special lenses to squeeze a widescreen image onto 35mm film, and then using other lenses to de-squeeze the image when it's projected. Initially, CinemaScope had an aspect ratio of 2.55:1. This was eventually reduced to 2.35:1 with the addition of an optical soundtrack. The first CinemaScope film, The Robe, came out in 1953. But the technology for creating anamorphic films was a little bit older. It was in 1926 that French inventor Henri Chrétien created an anamorphic process he called anamorphoscope. He attempted to sell the technology to the film industry, but at that time, nobody was biting. This changed in the 1950s, when television began to challenge the film industry for an audience. The major studios realized they needed to innovate. While several different techniques were tried, it was 20th Century Fox who reached out to Henri and his anamorphoscope system. Fox purchased Henri's anamorphic lenses, and productions immediately began using them, including The Robe, How to Marry a Millionaire, and Beneath the 12-Mile Reef. Fox even licensed out the technology to other studios, most notably to Disney, who used it to create the first animated CinemaScope feature, The Lady and the Tramp. CinemaScope had a few technical drawbacks. This included both graininess and brightness issues. However, the most famous drawback was an optical flaw which would stretch out an actor's face during close-up shots. These flaws eventually were fixed with better film stocks and better lenses, produced by a new camera manufacturer called Panavision. The best part of these new anamorphic lenses was that they didn't need to be licensed. Any studio was free to use them. Ultimately, it was the better optics and lack of a licensing fee from Panavision that led to the demise of CinemaScope in the 1960s. However, CinemaScope has continued to have an impact on how movies are made today. Even movies that are shot using modern anamorphic lenses are still referred to as scope productions. I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.